Hey guys, John with Ready Band Preps here. Just wanted to do a review video of sorts, but also kind of a comparison side-by-side battle of the products, if you will. So today we're going to be doing, as you can probably tell, a taste comparison between a couple of the backpacking brands that I have here. Without further ado, let's meet the candidates. All right. Here we have our three competitors for the day. We have Mountain House Sweet and Sour Pork. We have the Wise Company Pasta Alfredo with Chicken. And then we have the Power Performance MRE. We've got the full package for that, including all of the crackers and bread and dessert for that, so that'll probably be dinner tonight. But we're going to do, first off, the Sweet and Sour Pork. Which you can find. I found mine at the local Large Mart. You can find them online. Let's get to cooking. The water should be just about done, and I'll show you what the prep goes into this Mountain House Sweet and Sour Pork. Alright guys, here we are. We're about to open the Sweet and Sour Pork from Mountain House. Now cooking instructions on this are on the back. You open and tear the package, you remove a oxygen absorber. Try saying that 5 times fast. Oxygen absorber. You add 3/4 cup of water, you stir and zip it back up, and then you let it stand for about 8 or 9 minutes, and then you can sit and enjoy. So, without further ado, well, they are very well sealed, as you can tell. One thing I've heard about Mountain House is they actually put all of their ingredients together like they would a dish on a plate, and then they dehydrate it. So, I don't know if you can see very well, but it does look like the Sweet and Sour Pork might have been cooked in with the rice and then dehydrated, but I can't know for sure. So, let's go ahead and pour approximately 3 cups of water, 3/4 cup of water. That was roughly 4 ounces, so that's half. And just a little bit more. 3/4. You guys can't smell that, but it smells pretty amazing. And I can't find my spork, so when all else fails, get your knife out. So I'm just going to stir that up just a little bit, as it says. I can't tilt it a whole lot, but it's starting to reconstitute itself. Alright, so it is reconstituting itself. We're going to zip it back up and start a timer and check back in about 4 minutes. Alright, it's been about 4 minutes. We're about to open up our Mountain House Sweet and Sour Pork and see how it goes. And I have to admit something while I'm doing this. I find myself unprepared today. Fortunately, I have backups to backups to backups, and I have the spoon from my MRE. My spork is nowhere to be found in my food kit, or my cooking kit, or just anywhere else floating around my backpack. But I have been doing a lot of rearranging as I just got a new pack in, so I am probably, it's probably just laying around somewhere at the house, and I didn't have it put back in. So, after 4 minutes, you can stir again, but we're going to let it stand for about 8 or 9 minutes, and I may not enjoy it right out of the pouch, because something I have noticed that if you're cooking with boiling water, it tends to stay hot. And so the pouch is actually a little bit warm to the touch. If I were wearing my gloves, it wouldn't be such a big deal, but if you are cooking this, that is something that you'll want to be aware of, is the pouch, if you're cooking in the pouch, will be extremely warm, so it might be better for you to have something to transfer it in, such as a stainless steel cup, so that you can eat and not burn your fingers. So I'm probably going to do that. Alright, here we are. I have let the Sweet and Sour Pork sit for about 8 or 9 minutes. I've taken it out of the pouch because even now the pouch is still really warm. So I would recommend having something to transfer it into if you plan to eat and use the pouch to cook with. It is less cleaning on your cook here if you do cook it inside the pouch, but you know, for the same amount of time, a quick rinse on your stainless steel cup, you can obviously have a lot better time and not burn your fingers. So I won't show you eating, but I will give you the, so here we go. And it is quite tasty. It's got a good flavor. It's not your Chinese restaurant top of the line sweet and sour pork, and obviously it's meant to be camping and lightweight. But so far, it is earning 2 thumbs up in the taste department as well. So overall, the Mountain House is a good option. We'll see how it stacks up against the other two. So stay tuned for what'll be probably dinner and or a late snack tonight. Well guys, as you can see, the taste test has been passed. Ate all of it. A few more bites and I'm done. But I just wanted to show you that I have indeed eaten all of it. It is good, and a few taste notes on it. All of their food, everything that they use in it seems to be high quality. It all reconstitutes well. This one had pineapple, pork, rice, and some bell peppers in it, some green bell pepper in it. And all of it seemed to be almost like you were eating it fresh. Obviously, there were pieces of it that I probably should have let sit a little longer and all of that, but the overall consistency of the package was good. I recommend the Mountain House now. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, and having tried it now, I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised that you can get a good tasting backpacking meal for such a low price. I think this one cost me at my local Large Mart about $5 for a single serving. So, and they weigh in at just roughly 3 ounces, which is about 69 grams according to the packaging. And though the weight on these, you know, you could carry 5 or 6 or 10 of them if you're going on an extended hike or camping trip, or even putting in your bug out bag or get home bag. These would be a good option. Now granted, they are cooked. You have to have a fire or some other source of heat to cook them. But in a pinch, when you're hungry and you need the calories, this would be a great option. Not to mention it tastes good. Stay tuned. Dinner tonight, we will be looking at the pasta Alfredo with chicken from the Weiss company.